Yeah. I knew that was a big part of our problem.
Okay, I am here with Naomie Olindo from Southern Charm. She's back. Our queen is back. We're so happy. I gotta ask you, when you left, I thought we're never gonna see her again. She's gone. Why did you want to come back?
Oh my gosh. Yeah. I mean, I thought I was done with reality TV and I was like, bye, but I wanted to come back. It was kind of like multiple factors, but I was suddenly, moving back to Charleston and had made all these plans to move everything and be like working remotely from New York and stuff. And so I just had a little more time on my hands and it coincided with when filming was starting. So I was like, maybe this would be good for me, maybe this is something that could be fun. It could be a little bit therapeutic. I could maybe make amends where I think I need to make amends. I could just start fresh. And I'm so glad that I did. Everyone was so nice and so welcoming. When I came back, I talked to everybody before and asked them, how would you feel about this? And would you be supportive? And almost everybody was like, hell yeah, come back. It'll be a lot of fun. And it was.
Yeah, no, and I know we did see you a little bit when you were with Matul. And, it was interesting watching your relationship because he seemed like everything Craig was not when you guys were dating. Was that sort of what attracted you to him at first, sort of?
Yeah, totally. It's like you just go, 180 degrees in the opposite direction. And sometimes you just don't see things that maybe you should be seeing because you're too focused on everything just being the opposite from what it was before.
Yeah. So were you totally blindsided when you found out about the cheating when you were in New York?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's not like I had a
Right.
clue about it before. I wouldn't have been up there. So yeah, definitely big shock, but again, really happy that that happened.
Yeah. Right. And so
Life is funny like that.
it is funny like that. Yeah. So you came back. It had to have been hard, but you came back kind of to your friends, and then you went to Vegas. When I'm trying to put the timeline together, when were you guys in Vegas?
Last summer.
Okay, so it was last. Okay. This makes
It was a long time ago. This
makes a lot
like,
more sense.
yeah, this is a long time ago. Which is why it's so weird, because everything that you're seeing play out was so long ago. So it's ancient history to most of us, but people are going to be seeing it for the first time. So you have to be like, okay, interesting. All right. I'll relive this, I guess.
Yeah. So last summer, because I know when we watched Summer House, he and Craig and Paige were dating. So really everybody was sort of single at the time, it seems like.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. And so like when you saw him, were you like, oh my God, and then you guys just had drinks and then?
No, it was more of like, okay, I know you, I trust you, it was kind of like that. It wasn't nearly as big of a deal as I think it may get played out as on the show, but yeah.
Yeah. Did you wake up the next day going, oh my God, what did I do? Or were you like, it's going to be fine?
No, yeah, I was like, it's going to be fine. It's, okay. Yeah, everything's fine.
It's Craig. Okay. All right. And so now over the years, have you stayed really in close touch with Cameron? Because it seems like a lot of what's going on now with Kathryn has to do with Cameron.
Yeah. Yeah, I have. Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So you've been and that was some pretty crazy stuff that Kathryn said about Cameron.
Yeah.
Did you confront Kathryn? I mean, did you guys do that, or was it more like she knew how you felt and then there was just animosity?
So both, and you will get to see all of that play out. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I think that it's important to stick up for your friends when, you know what the truth is and they're not there to defend themselves. So it was important to me because I love Cameron and I love her family. And I knew, what Kathryn had tried to do and I took it really seriously. So,
yeah, you are a good friend. And, that brings me back to you being a good friend to Kathryn in the past. Like, you were very good to her and very close with her. What sort of change? Was it the Cameron thing or it was before that?
No, that's what it was.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, so going into the season, what can you tease as far as what we're going to see happen with you?
I think that you'll get to see somebody that when I came back, I was really lost and I was really sad, and I really leaned on my friends super heavily, and they absolutely pulled through for me, which I will be thankful for, forever. But I was just really free and free to be myself and do whatever I wanted, and kind of get to know myself again, which was invaluable. It was the best experience. I mean, it still is the best experience. So I think seeing that and seeing me maybe more vulnerable, and, honest with my feelings and things like that, it was fun to film. So hopefully it'll be fun to watch.
Yeah, no, for sure, for sure. I also want to ask you, I talked to Craig a few months ago about the book.
Yeah. Okay.
I thought it was just fascinating how, I was shocked at what he went through with the Adderall. He was with you. Did you have any idea how bad it was? Because I know you guys were interviewed for it.
Yeah. I knew that was a big part of our problem.
Wow. So that's really what you were upset about. It wasn't that he was sewing, or maybe it was also that he was sewing.
It was that he was taking like a bunch of Adderall and staying up for, he would stay up all night, and so, but not do things that he was supposed to be doing because he was just like kind of cracked out at the time. And I think it's awesome that he was brave enough to sort of open up about that, because, that's, as much stuff as I've said about him in the past, and as much as angry as I've been, that was just not something that would have been okay for me to share with anyone. And there always are things that you hold back for people that you care about, even when you hate them too. But so it was really nice that he talked about that. I know that must have been really hard for him, so I was really proud of him for that.
Yeah, I think he's helped so many people just by.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah.
But that did explain a lot about your relationship, and why perhaps was that one big reason why you were like, I can't continue with you.
Yeah.
Gosh. So that's hard. So now you kind of have come full circle, because I know I've talked to Craig on and off the last 4 years, and he always would talk like very lovingly about you. Like he's always, had a soft spot for you. Where are you guys now? Would you say you're pals or your friends, or?
Yeah, we're friends. He sent a really nice group chat to everybody, and just very friendly. I don't think that, him and Paige are going to go out, the three of us, and grab a drink, even though I, wish we could have. I think that throughout the season, you'll see them figuring out their boundaries with that, and then me trying to figure out what makes them comfortable versus not comfortable. And we just sort of figure it out, but everything is good.
No, I'm glad. That's yeah. Fun. And are the guys all jealous of Craig? Do you think, or?
I don't know. You'll have to make up your own mind about that.
Yeah, he seems a little freaked out, so that's why I'm just wondering if that's really what's happening or not.
Yeah, I'm also wondering just what's happening in general, but I haven't seen the episode yet, so I'm curious to see like what other people were doing and talking about, because I only know what I was doing and talking about,
Yeah, for sure. Now that you've been home for a while, have you started dating or even dipping your toe into that? You are? Okay.
Yeah. It's great. I mean, like I said, I think, and you'll get to see a lot of that play out on the show too, but just being free to do whatever I wanted in a way that, like I said, I hope it inspires other people to just go kind of find themselves, as long as you're not hurting other people or, doing bad things. But there are really no rules to how you should date. You should just do whatever you want to do and what you're comfortable with and what gets you to the place that you want to be. So that's exactly what I did, what I'm doing. And I'm just super happy right now.
That's amazing. That's great. Before I let you go, how is your mother doing? How's your family?
She's great. She's great. My mom is remarried, and she's living half the time in France right now. And I really like her new husband. he leaves a lot of room for my dad, which is really nice. And I'm very grateful for that. But yeah, she's doing well. Thank you for asking. That's
I'm glad I'm glad to hear that, because you just had one zinger after another. I mean, you really.
Yeah, but it's all good.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Well, you seem good. You seem happy. You're glowing. So
You.
we just can't wait to dive into this season. It looks wild.
Yeah, it was wild. I think it'll be the best one yet. I really do. Because even all of us, like, we just kept being shocked at all the things that were happening. We're like, oh my God, you can't make this up. You really can't. So hopefully, yeah, the fun that we had filming will translate on the screens, and it'll be fun to watch. And yeah.
Okay, now you've really got my interest. So, all right, well, cool. Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And yeah, next week we're diving in.
Yay, awesome.